This is the other lathe that we have in our shop. It operates the exact same way as the big lathe, except there are a couple of differences in how you turn it on and how you put parts in. On the side, there's a big lever. You flip it and turn it on. And then there's a start button down here that's black. You'll hear a big click. You can also push the red button to turn it off. This is the grip on the collets. This machine uses collets to hold our parts, so they thread on to the inside. And when you pull this, it pulls the collet in and squishes it just a little bit. I'm not strong enough to flex that, but it'll clamp down nice and tight on our parts. So whenever you're doing something, you want to make sure you have the right size collet for this, for your part. This is a 3/4 inch rounds, and we have a 21/64 rounds. I don't know when we would use that, but we have it. These are the speed and feed levers. This one controls the feed. We don't really use that, so don't move this lever. See what it does. You want to leave that right in the middle. This is low speed. That's stop. That's high speed. So if I turn it on slowly, you see it spinning, and turn it off and let it stop. And that's high speed. Turn that off. And whenever you're done, push the red button and turn it off, and it's safe to use. Now, right now it spins counterclockwise, just like the other lathe, which is the way that it's set up to do all of its cutting. So we're going to leave it like that. Now, if you need to change the speed, it's done in this box up here. So I'm going to turn on the machine and turn it on to high. So now that the machine is moving, I can make it go faster. I can make it go slower. And it's read off over here. So right now it's at 800 RPM high and 270 RPM low. You can leave the brake off so it'll spin down slowly, or you can turn on the brake. So when you turn the machine on, it'll clamp down and it'll hold it so it slows down a lot faster. I'm going to leave the brake off for now and turn it up to about 1,000 RPM. So I'm at 800 right now. I'm going to move it just under 1,100. So turn on the machine and push the faster button. There we go. So now we've set the speed. So the other parts of this lathe, we have the coarse adjustment for this direction and the fine adjustment, works just the same. And we have the fine adjustment for the cross travel. So this has a tailstock just like the other machine. You can slide it back and forth wherever you need it. On the back is a lever, so it'll lock in place. If you pull this all the way in, the drill chuck will come out. And you slam it back in place, and it'll hold tight. Works the same as the other. It's got a chuck key to tighten onto your drill bits. And there are a lot of knobs and levers on this machine. We're not going to pull any of them. Some of them are brakes. Some of them engage feeds different ways. We're not going to mess with any of that. This red one is for changing your tool. You give that a tap, and it'll come right off. This has the dovetail, just like the other machine, except this one has the little stop on it to set the height, because we want the edge of the tool to be in line with the axis of the machine. So we don't mess with this screw unless we're changing this tool out. So you can put it back in, right where the dovetails are, hold it gently, give it a tap. It'll hold in there nice and tight.